For over 300 years, two mighty empires, the Ottoman Empire and the Persian dynasties, clashed in a struggle for power, land, and faith. The Ottoman-Persian Wars, from 1514 to 1823, shaped the borders and politics of the Middle East as we know it today. But what drove these two great powers to fight for so long? Let's find out. The Ottomans, ruling from modern-day Turkey, were Sunni Muslims and saw themselves as the leaders of the Islamic world. Persia, on the other hand, was ruled by the Safavids, who followed Shia Islam. This religious divide was one reason for their rivalry, but the real reason, land and power. The first big clash was the Battle of Chaldiran in 1514. The Ottoman Sultan Selim I and the Safavid ruler Shah Ismail I met on the battlefield. The Ottomans had superior weapons, cannons and muskets, while the Persians relied on traditional cavalry. The result? A crushing Ottoman victory. Persia had to rethink its military strategy, and the Ottomans secured control over Eastern Anatolia and parts of Iraq. But this was just the beginning. Over the next century, the Ottomans and Persians fought again and again. Cities like Baghdad changed hands multiple times. In 1639, the Treaty of Zuhab was signed, establishing borders that, believe it or not, still exist today between Iraq and Iran. The Persian Empire went through a rough patch in the 1700s. The Safavid dynasty collapsed after an Afghan invasion. The Ottomans took advantage and grabbed some Persian land. But then came Nader Shah, a military genius who turned the tables, defeating the Ottomans and reclaiming Persian lands. By the 1800s, both empires were struggling. The Ottomans and Persians fought one last war from 1821 to 1823. This ended with the Treaty of Erzurum, where they agreed to keep their existing borders and stop fighting. So, why does this centuries-old conflict still matter? These wars deepened the Sunni-Shia divide, shaped the map of the Middle East, and influenced military tactics of the time. Even today, tensions between nations like Turkey and Iran have roots in these historic battles. The Ottoman-Persian Wars were not just about battles. They were about shaping the world we live in today. If history has taught us anything, it's that conflicts may end, but their effects last forever. Thanks for watching, and don't forget to like, subscribe, and explore more stories from history.